Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Curiosity Box, and this is an update vlog for the 19th of December 2017, and this is merely a big thank you to Iain Lee, who is amazing and really cheered me up this week because, well, Mum and Dad went down to London, so I tend to stay at home and cat sit with my cat, and when that happens, all my rhythm goes off. I go into nights and then stay up all night and then go to bed at a weird hour. And I'd started doodling in my sketchbook because I don't usually keep a sketchbook. I usually do finished big pieces. So I started doodling in my sketchbook, and then I sort of lost a bit of confidence. I was like being real grumpy. It's like, oh, I draw, and nobody looks at my stuff. I show people on Twitter, and nobody looks at my stuff. And then Iain Lee was flying home, and he went on Periscope, and I typed to him, and he read out the first thing I typed to him, and I was like, yeah, I need to say what. And they said, did you do a picture of me? And he gave me a thumbs up, and that really cheered me up, and that inspired this week's webcomic, which is I'm so excited only dogs can hear me now. That's what, so I guess I'll show you the webcomic. So that is this week's webcomic, and really cheered me up, and he's awesome. And go listen to Talk Radio and follow him on Twitter and do all that, because he really cheered me up, and I got really giddy and excited like I usually do, because when you're an 1980s kid, I remember sitting in my bedroom being, not because I wasn't diagnosed as autistic till I was 34, I think, 2014, and so I didn't realise why everybody like didn't like me and bullied me, and why I was the odd one. So I'd sit in my room and gaze at my posters of celebrities, and celebrities in the 1980s, they were just like magical beings on posters for me. And it's like, so, and you couldn't really touch them. Well, don't touch them, that's wrong. But you couldn't really, they were just like mystical, magical beings on my wall as posters, and sometimes on TV in the broom cupboard. And it was, but now we've got, many years later, we've got Twitter, and you could actually talk to these celebrities. And I know I shouldn't put people on pedestals, but I get really excited that you can actually engage with these magical beings from the posters, and it just never goes away, that excitement of engaging with these people I've admired since I was a kid, or since I was a teenager, or all the times when I've been like trying to understand why I was doing everything wrong, and why people were at high school were obsessed with me shaving my legs, and I could just watch Iain Lee on Fun Bandits and just enjoy something that I enjoyed with nobody judging me. And now you can say thank you to the celebrities, and you can even talk to Philip Schofield from the broom cupboard, and because in the 80s it was just so distant from you that you just dreamt, and you were sort of in that fantasy land, just imagining what. Now you can engage with people, and they can make you happy, and you can make them happy. That's the best thing. You don't have to write a letter and then they never knowing if they found your human soul heart connection. But I did a human soul heart connection with Iain Lee this weekend, and it was amazing because I love those, because it means like there's lots of people on the planet and there's lots of humans, and I connected with another human. and it was amazing. And I know I shouldn't put people in hierarchies, but sometimes, well, celebrities, because since you growing up before the internet, they was like magical beings, and all you had was, if you had any friends at school, you had them, and I didn't really have any friends. I had one boy who was my friend, but nothing else, and I didn't get invited to part. Well, I knew they tried to not invite me to parties. Like there was a swimming party, and I think they were forced to invite me. So I was often, I couldn't understand myself a lot and went inside myself a lot when I was younger, and didn't have the Twitter community to reach out to. And so from going to like, oh, I'm doing all this work like on my artwork, and I did a little cartoon, and it's really about when I'm working on my art, because I have these voices that are the bad voices, that are the mean voices. And they're always popping up, and especially when I do my art. And I've learnt over the years to, thanks to the Koh-i-Noor putty eraser, thanks to getting a good eraser, I've managed to get through doing my art, and by pep talking myself, because I used to all the time just completely lose my self-confidence and just rip and scribble everything I attempted. And so but now I can coach myself through it. So that's why I was grumpy earlier this sort of past weekend on Twitter. It was because I'm doing this work at not just drawing a picture, at trying to push these voices back in their closet, like get them away from me, and do the art. And then when I put it on the internet, it's like, because I sort of put things on the internet, and then maybe then I have a treat, like a cuppa and a cake, and then I have night time, and then I wake up, it's like, oh, what if anybody said anything about my art? And I wake up, it's like, and nobody said anything, and then I get really upset because I've worked so hard at pushing the bad thoughts away, that then the door comes open and they can come all gambling in again. So, but it really made the thumbs up and the hello from Iain Lee on Periscope. It really boosted my confidence that yes, there's always at least one person who really appreciates my work. So it really cheered me up and boosted me. So I'm hope. I can't guarantee that that boost will carry me for the rest of my life ever, because the voices are really, really hard to push away sometimes. But it made me so happy that I want to continue doing my artwork. So this is also a video to say thank you to everybody who supported me through 2017 and who has watched my videos and shared my work, and everybody I met at Artscape. It was lovely to meet my friends and meet new friends too. So thank you for watching my channel. I really want to get loads more people watching my channel and getting my autism education messages across. So as much help as possible to boost my channel, please, and as much help as possible to boost my art, my blog and everything. So keep sharing my work. But thank you so much for everybody who supported me this year, and I hope you all have a really awesome Christmas day and get through Doctor Who okay, without too much crying. And I can't wait to see Jodie, and I hope you all have a sparkling, brilliant New Year's Eve festivities, whatever you might be doing. And I hope overall 2018 is a great year for you. So thank you to everybody. So regarding my autism education videos, I do have a video planned where I'm going to explain my Inktober drawings and how my visual system came up with the ideas, because there was a little conversation, it's still going, there's a little conversation on Twitter among the actually autistic community about whether you see in pictures or whether you see in words, and I see very heavily, very strongly, very vividly in pictures, so it's really hard for me to imagine not having the pictures in my head. So I thought I'd do a video about explaining how I came up with the ideas for Inktober from the list of words and how the pictures appeared in my head. So I do that, but I thought any more suggestions for from autism education videos, then please pop them in the comments or ask me on Twitter, because I want to do more. I want to do more teaching about that. So, and I'm also getting on with my Lego, riding on the bus. I got lots of people riding on this bus. So this is the London bus set, and I did the Ninjago set, and I love Lego. And I was going to do autism education all about buzzes, my experience, sensory experiences and life experiences of buzzes. There's a lot of not very nice stuff that has happened on buzzes. So it's not like a really happy, oh I love going on the bus, it's really good. It's a lot of has happened on the bus and it's got some of my paranoia sensory issues about buses. But they're still on the bus set, and somebody said it wasn't minifigure scale, but I got 32 people sat on the bus and an emotional support dog, like one of them thin ones, and you can totally get more emotional support dogs on this bus. And so I got 32 minifigures. They can't sit. The seats on the bus is 2 people per seat, but this is 1 person per seat, so they can't exactly share a seat, but it is minifigure scale, kind of. Then I built a Ninjago, and my next one is the carousel, and I love Lego. I love Lego. So it's really excited. I'm really excited because Mum and Dad came home, so I'm back into a sort of semi-routine, because I try my hardest to do routines when Mum and Dad go see my brother and I'm cat sitting the cat, but it gets really, really difficult. The cat sitting's easy. My cat never shuts up. He's always like, Ali, Ali, Ali. And like, wow, 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 wow. He is always talking and always saying Ali, Ali, and but I get out of rhythm really easily, and then all my food is had at different times, and then it's night time, then it's like daytime, but I'm still night time. So I'm back in my routine now. So I had to sleep. So my brain is like back into getting into my routine. So yeah, thank you to everybody this year who has cheered me up and been absolutely brilliant, and I just wanted to say thank you for everybody. So thank you to Iain Lee, and here's my mega hug movement for everybody. So if you'd like to hug your laptops around about now, squeeze, snuggle, snuggle, snuggle. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm just excited. So let's have a flap together. Let's have a stim together. Because this is perfectly okay. You just really fun. I've also been enjoying John Barrowman's music. Thank you, Alexa. Well, yay! So thank you to Iain Lee, and thank you to everybody. Yay! Yeah. I hope you have enjoyed this video and thank you for watching.